One guest will get the device back, they will get girlfriends. Yeah, duplex. Duplex. Sandwich. Sandwich. I tell you, members. No, that's not possible. Reflection. Hey, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, Lord. How are you doing? I'm doing okay, and you? I'm doing good. What are you up to? How was your mommy house? Very good. I can't believe I watched something really funny. I watched a movie. Oh, with mommy? No, at mommy house. I was watching Life After Death. What is this? It's a weird movie, but it's funny. Life After Death. Never heard about that. God, I didn't really know that. Why did it come yet? Oh, damn it, it's 2 minutes. Huh? I didn't really know $1 million. 2 minutes. You have it already. Holy shit, I was speaking like a nanosecond. Duplex. Duplex. Sandwich. Sandwich. I'm bored. I'm going to do something. Huh? I'm gonna watch YouTube. I didn't know it was nice. Yes.
This is an iPhone 5 and it still has the original control center. It felt crammed, the icons look small, but it's so nostalgic. You had all your controls on one single panel, you could also turn off Wi-Fi, and it would actually turn Wi-Fi off. But Apple ended up killing it. The reason is because the iPhone X completely changed the way the control center looked, and so Apple wanted it to be consistent across all their devices. The other reason is because the original control center looks kind of weird on large.
Look at this. Oh my god, that looks so cool.
And it was definitely due for a refresh. Now be sure to comment down below which.
I love iOS 9 so much. But I wish I could, I wish I have my tablets though. Yeah. Taurus. Oh no, please don't get the fuck off that.
What is up, guys? This is Uber checking in today. We got a Toys R Us. This is insane.
Somebody has a button with this, lol.
It just closed last summer. We're gonna go check it out. I used to shop here all the time, bro. Like, I've been here so much.
Where's this, thing on black
This is
on
crazy.
there?
Look at all the glass. This is such like a late 90s.
Oh, I think it's Stitcher.
Like, Look at this, bro. You got like the colorful lights over there. They just took the signage down. I kind of wish I would have got that sooner.
Rickroll video has been deleted.
Rickroll video has been deleted from YouTube. I saw on Twitter it was trending that the Rickroll video, the big Rickroll video with 1.7 billion views, had been removed from YouTube because it violated community guidelines. And I was like, whoa, that's a big video for me to cover. Big video, you know? This could get me a million views because obviously the Rickroll video being taken down from YouTube for violating community guidelines is crazy. I would assume it's a false termination. You know, they took the video down falsely. YouTube's AI messing up. It's not unheard of. So when I went to click it, the video was still up. And even worse, the video autoplayed. So it started to play. And I fucking got rickrolled. Basically, I got rickrolled. And I started to theorize in my head that the video was not taken down at all. I don't know actually if it was actually for real taken down. I don't think it was. This is a fake tweet. So I just wanted to share that on July 30th, this tweet fucking got me. End of an era. After 14 years and 1.7 billion views, YouTube removed the original Rickroll. Let your friends know it was gone. But when you click the video link, it's still there. I don't want to know how many times Rick Astley Never Gonna Give You Up has been viewed by me. I got Rickrolled so many fucking times, dude. It's annoying. I never thought I'd keep talking about Rickrolls this many times on my channel, but it's still a thing. And this was trending on Twitter. I guess Twitter knows what I like and what I dislike, because it was in the trending section. How is that a trend? The amount of times I've been Rickrolled by fucking Never Gonna Give You Up is absurd. And I just wanted to share that this happened with me because I'm pretty mad about it, and I keep thinking about it every day since it happened, honestly. Like, it's on my mind. I'm like, damn, I can't believe I fell for that. I kept thinking, like, what? I wonder what my next video is going to be. And then I remember how, oh yeah, I had a good video topic.
January 29, 2009. Oh, you shouldn't add. Oh, fuck add. Yeah. Oh, please don't tell me if it's a VAP. No, it's more like realistic. Oh, it was just a much better day. Mm-hmm. It was April 30, 2009, so that was before I was born.
Right, today we're unboxing the 19 iPod.
The Duplex. Yes, it was A1 dot motherfucker. Where is this one? This one?
You all asked me to play Minecraft.
Oh,
I'd
send it to
This thing is 50 years old.
Yeah.
Will it work at all? Well, it turns out the Pocket Edition was actually launched for this phone. There's only one way to find out, and it works like a charm. D-pad for movement, touchpads for looking around, and the crazy part, shoulder buttons for action. An elegant way to play the game. What should we try next? You all asked me.
I really want to get the PS Vita too. You always want the PlayStation. Anything?
That right there, that's how SpongeBob sees the Krusty Krab. And then there's how the rest of Bikini Bottom sees it. Look at this place. I mean, what is the theme here? Underwater? It's boring. Two very different opinions about the same restaurant. And honestly, both of them are right depending on the day. So today we're going through the complete timeline of the Krusty Krab to find out
Oh yes,
exactly how
this is so
place
funny.
held together for so very long. Where it all began. Season 5, episode Friends or Foe. So before we can talk about where the Krusty Krab is now, we've got to rewind all the way back to where this whole money-making empire actually started. And believe it or not, it starts with two kids. You see, before Krabs and Plankton were sworn enemies who spent every waking moment trying to ruin each other's lives, they were actually best friends. And not the flimsy kind either, because these two clicked from the moment they were kids. Back then, the place to go for food under the sea was an establishment called Stinky Burger. That's a great name. All the kids in town loved the owner, Mr. Stinky, who was so loaded he rode around in a limousine stuffed wall to wall with cash. But when Eugene Krabs and Sheldon Plankton walk in hoping to get a taste of the high life, Mr. Stinky wasn't exactly welcoming to them. He tells them to go straight to the back of the restaurant, and it's right there while watching Mr. Stinky depart his humble little job surrounded by luxury that Mr. Krabs receives his very first dollar.
Oh yes, genau. I got a $10 or I don't know. Wait, you got $10? Yes. That means I'm going to hold on. I'm going to check my reward because I got to price up. Oh nice. I'm going to take my phone. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. This will come faster. It's easy. Easy. Okay. Comme de manger. Bon, attends un peu. À toute ma carreau. Oh, c'est bien la poutine. Ma? Vas-tu faire la poutine pour tantôt? Il en reste un peu.
Là, Sam, t'as déjà soupé. Moi, je suis occupée. Je suis pas disponible pour l'instant.
Mais je sais pas si c'est bon encore.
Pas trop qu'elle est pas bonne, Sam, elle est ramassée un peu trop. Elle est bonne, non?
Oh, franchement. On mange mes chips.
Is paying you to log into your account. This is insane. So Roblox just announced that if you log on and play for just 5 minutes on 3 separate days before July 27th, they will give you a completely free item called Blue. So here's where things get great, because Roblox has been losing players at nearly $1 billion ever since all the age check updates dropped. And it gets even crazier because this free item giveaway is clearly Roblox trying to get those players back. So instead of fixing the actual update that drove everyone away, Roblox is just handing out free items hoping nobody notices. That's actually how desperate things have got. Roblox is paying you to log in. In this world, everyone is born with one word above their head, and if you ever say your own word, you disappear forever. Most people got lucky. One kid's word was banana. He just pointed at it whenever he wanted one. Another kid's word was Emma. He just called her his sister. But Ryan's word was help. And at first, he thought it'd be easy to live with, until one day, he got stuck on a test. Everyone around him raised their hands and asked for help, but Ryan couldn't, because the moment he asked for help, he disappeared. Even when he felt like crying, he held it in and faced it alone. Little by little, Ryan stopped believing anyone would ever help him. But living without help also changed Ryan. He could always tell when someone needed help, because he knew exactly what it felt like. So one afternoon, Ryan saw a little boy lost in a store, crying, looking for his mom. So he helped him find her. Another day, Ryan noticed a kid sitting alone, trying not to cry. Ryan sat beside him, because he knew that feeling better than anyone. Soon, everyone was getting help from Ryan. But when Ryan needed someone, he was always alone. Until one afternoon, Ryan sat behind the school, crying by himself. When suddenly, he heard footsteps. It was the little boy he'd helped. And a moment later, the kid Ryan had comforted walked over too. Then another, and another. Soon, Ryan was surrounded by the very people he'd spent years helping. The little boy handed him an ice cream. Another kid quietly sat beside him, smiling. Ryan's eyes filled with tears, because just like he'd always noticed others, they noticed him too. That's when Ryan understood. His word was never there to keep help away. It was there to show him that the people who truly care about you will never wait for you to ask for.
How many people actually play Roblox? Most of you would say 10 billion, because when you make a new account, your ID would be around 10 billion. But if you use your brain for 1 second, you'll realize that most of them are just bots, because we don't even have 10 billion humans yet. So how many accounts are real people? To find out, I analyzed 100 Roblox accounts to find the general ratio between fake ones and real ones. And after a lot of checking, here are the results. The accounts in red are bots. No avatar, no bio, no nothing. They make up 78 out of 100. The accounts in green are real players, which makes up
In this box is a mystery phone. Bro, I have no idea what's in here. Imagine they just sent me a broken phone. Please be an iPhone. Come on. What's that? That's not an iPhone. Oh no, is that a crack? I thought this was gonna be an iPhone, not a Google Pixel 2. This thing's 20 years old. Is that what they actually call this color? Kinda blue. Let's just find out what's wrong with this thing. I never touched a Pixel in my life. This is my first Google Pixel ever. Oh wait, this thing's got a Touch ID sensor? So far, I don't see anything wrong with this thing. Wait, what's this? Is the camera broken? Bro, I swear, come on, you got this. There goes everything. The phone's cooked. Subscribe and I'll install Linux on it. In this...
Please, just one kid's meal for my boy. My card was declined, but I swear I'll come back tomorrow and pay. Get out. This isn't a charity.
Mom, I'm really hungry.
I'll pay. Mia, are you crazy? It's $11 for a kid's meal. Then take it out of my tips. Slow down. Don't burn yourself.
Thank you, miss.
Who allowed you to give restaurant food to people like this?
I already said, take it out of my tips.
Your tips? Just a waitress carrying plates. Stop pretending you're some kind of hero.
He's just a child.
So what? Being hungry doesn't mean this restaurant owes him a meal.
People like that shouldn't even be allowed in here.
Feed one of them, and next time they'll all come.
Finish your food. Don't worry. I'll handle the rest.
Mia, from this moment on, you're fired.
Over $11?
No. Because you don't know the rules.
Miss, I'll pay you back someday.
You don't have to pay me back. Just make sure you eat enough, okay?
Mia, how funny. 15 years ago, you lost your job over $11. 15 years later, you're still being soup on the street.
What are you doing here?
This whole street has been acquired by Harper Group. Your soup cart gets towed tonight.
Please, give me 3 more days. These people come here every night for a hot meal.
You still haven't changed. You really think kindness can put food on the table? Who told you to make her leave? Who are you? Nathan Harper, the new president of the Harper Group. I believe you still remember this.
You were that little boy from 15 years ago?
Yes, it was me. Thank you for helping me 15 years ago.
It was just a kid's meal.
No. That was the first time I learned that even when someone is at their lowest, they can still be treated with respect. Cancel the deflation plan. Turn this place into a community kitchen. Me will be in charge. Mr. Harper, I really didn't know you were... Of course you did. Because you've never seen the poor as human beings. You are fired, effective today. I remember what you said back then. You don't have to pay it back. So I'm not here to repay a meal. I'm here to pass on the kindness you gave me.
I know. God never fails a kind heart. Please.
Get out of the way! Please, just $2.
Hold on.
Please. Just one kid's meal for my...
Here you go.
Out of the way! Please, just $2. I don't have time. Okay then, I just need enough for dinner.
You all right there?
$2 car wash. I'll be quick.
All right, sure. Do it. Nice work. Here you go.
Bless you. $2. Still not enough. Hurry up. Almost got it. It's good.
Hey, that's my car. Hit it, dude.
Oh my gosh. I can't go to jail. Fire.
What are you doing, kid?
It worked.
He saved you.
I just did what I could. He must have been quick. Your car's gonna be okay.
It was the car wash guy.
You know him?
Hey,
Please don't. I didn't steal anything.
you saved my car. I wanted to find you.
What?
Here's $100.
Oh my gosh.
But you can only have it if you come work for me.
You saved my life. Get out of the way. Please, just $2. I don't.
Samsung stabbed Apple in the back because in the late 90s, Samsung was mostly making parts for everyone else. Then they decided to level up and become a real global brand, going after Apple, Sony, and Nokia. No big deal, but when the first iPhone dropped, Samsung didn't just compete. They studied Apple's every move and straight up copied the design. Apple went to court and won, proving Samsung had crossed the line. But what most people don't get is that Apple can nail the design. They don't own the factories. They tried to ditch Samsung and work with LG and BOE instead, but nobody could match Samsung's insane scale and consistent quality. Now everyone clowns on Apple for supposedly copying Samsung, but it happened the other way around first, which proved Samsung
Guys, did I just make the song of the summer? The next Minecraft update is now complete, and normally I would make a video for you about everything coming in the new update. But this time, the issue is, there's just way too much stuff to go over in one video. So, I made a song instead. Armadillo, axolotl, bug, baby model, so the cat, salmon, bee, camel, chicken, cow, donkey, dolphin, drowned, hot dog, golden horse, llama, mushroom, baby, zombie, arctic, skeleton, horse, sheep, snipper, squirrel, wolf,
I woke up in a hospital bed after being in a coma. No idea how I got here. And my mom looked down at me with a disgusted look on her face. I was confused because I thought she'd be happy I was awake. But instead, she yelled, "Do you have any idea of the damage you've done?" Her face filled with anger. "You don't get to wake up and pretend you're innocent. I can't even look at you." She was talking like I did something really bad, but I couldn't remember anything. And when I looked down, I saw my arms were covered in scars. What did I do? "Mom, please, tell me what I did," I begged. She sat down in tears. "The police are involved. You're not escaping this." I froze because cops meant this was serious. "What are you talking about?" She shook her head. "It's too much to say right now." And she walked out. That's when it hit me. My little sister Lily wasn't there, which was strange because we're so close. When Mom came back, I asked, "Where's Lily? Why hasn't she come?" Her face went cold. "She doesn't want to see you. She's hurt because of you." I gasped. I'd never hurt my sister. I'd die for her. Did I hurt her? Just tell me what happened. She took a breath, and the truth came out. You, me, and Lily were in the car. You grabbed the wheel while I was driving and caused the accident. That's why you have scars on your arms. Your sister is severely injured because of you. Then suddenly, a flash hit me. My hands, screaming, glass shattering. But something was off because I knew I'd never put my sister in danger. Now that you're awake, the police come tomorrow. You deserve to rot in there. But the next morning, the unexpected happened. 2 officers walked in to take me away. As they put cuffs on me, the door flew open. It was Lily, running in, completely unharmed. "Stop! He didn't do anything." My mom went pale and tried to stop her, but Lily stood in front of me. Mom was on her phone the whole drive. My brother told her to stop, but she didn't listen. And when the car came, he threw his arms around me and took the hit. That's why he's covered in scars. Mom was the one who caused the accident. I looked down at my arms. My hands were wrapped around my sister, not the wheel. My mom made me believe I caused it to save herself. Then the officers turned to my mom, who was speechless. They took the cuffs off me and put them on her instead. Lily threw her arms around me. "You're my hero." I woke up in a...
So guys, last night around 2 a.m. I was sitting alone in my room. Lights off, phone in my hand. I had just uploaded a video and kept refreshing the screen. No likes, no comments, no notifications. And that thought came back again. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm just forcing something. I put my phone down and stared at the ceiling, wondering how many people quit right at moments like this. Not after failing big, but after nothing happens at all. Then my phone buzzed. One comment. I needed this today. And suddenly everything felt lighter. Maybe it's not about going viral. Maybe it's not about numbers or views. Maybe it's about reaching one person at the exact right time. So if you're still here, maybe you're that person. And yeah, you can subscribe. So guys, last night around 2 a.m. I was sitting alone in my room. Lights off.
I carefully set my new laptop on my couch and stood up to get a drink. But then my rich friend walked over right where I was sitting. My legs are tired. He picked up my new laptop and chucked it towards the sofa. It bounced off the edge and hit the ground. And I heard a crack, but he just plopped on the couch and leaned back, scrolling his phone. I ran over with my fists clenched and knelt down. "Why the hell would you throw this? I worked all summer for it." I held up the laptop with a spiderweb crack down the screen. But he just laughed. "Relax, dude. My dad is a millionaire. He'll get you a new one." He pressed his phone to his ear. But when a few minutes later the door opened, a man in work boots and sunken eyes walked in. I was confused because he had holes in his shirt and didn't look like a millionaire at all. But my friend just called out, "Hey Dad, I accidentally broke his laptop. Buy him a new one." His dad sighed and looked at the broken laptop. "How much was it?" $1,200. I gulped, and he instantly gripped his head in horror, whispering numbers to himself I couldn't hear. But my friend just snapped his fingers. "You heard him, Dad. $1,200. Now." He went back to scrolling his phone, and that's when the man's face twisted as he looked at his son. "I don't know what you think this is, but you must have forgotten that your real dad didn't want you. He gave you to me because he found you insufferable, and I don't have the kind of money he does." My jaw dropped, and my friend's face instantly went red with embarrassment. His thumb stopped on his screen, but his dad continued. "$1,200 is my rent money. Do you understand that?" I was about to tell him it's okay, he didn't need to get me a laptop, but he was already reaching into his wallet. He pressed the $1,200 into my chest with his shaking, calloused hands. I tried to refuse because this was his rent money, but he shook his head. "Take it. I'm responsible for him." My friend smirked because he'd gotten his way, but then the man reached over and grabbed my friend's phone. "But I'm selling this to make my rent money back." My friend lunged for it. You can't sell my phone. But the man dropped it in his pocket and turned for the door. My friend stood there, red-faced with tears running down his eyes. And that's when the man turned back to him at the door. He smiled. I love you like my own son, kid. That's why I'm not letting you get away with being an entitled brat. I carefully said,
Since his brother died, his mother opened the bedroom door and said,
Good morning, murderer.
she made him write apology letters every week and read them at the grave while she cried behind him. He was 9 years old, and he believed her because she was his mother. When he was 14, his therapist said something that stopped him cold.
If you have no memory of hurting him, something is wrong with the story.
That evening, when she wasn't home, he searched the house and found a sealed envelope in the back of his mother's cabinet. It was his brother's autopsy report. Cause of death, severe allergic reaction after the mother gave him a peanut butter sandwich. Completely shocked, he called his dad for the first time in 5 years. The one his mother said hated it. His dad picked up and immediately started crying. He got to the house before she got home. When she walked through the door, they were both standing in the living room holding the report. She lunged at his dad with a knife and started screaming that he had planted it. But the boy managed to call 911 before she could hurt his dad. The cops arrested her on the spot, and as the boy watched from the doorway, his dad pulled him in and held him as hard as he could, apologizing for every missed moment of the last 5 years. Every morning since his brother died, his mother opened the bedroom.
Xbox? Engage, Sarah. Check it out for the first time in a long time. An American company is entering the video game world. Oh, wow. This is the Xbox, a revolutionary machine with DVD technology.
A woman suddenly walked up to a teenage girl sitting beside the only charging outlet at the airport gate. Unplug that thing. My son needs to charge his Nintendo Switch before our flight. The girl looked up nervously. I'm sorry, I can't. It's my insulin pump and it just died. So, if it's not charged before we board, I could go into a diabetic emergency. The woman waved her hand. This will only take 10 minutes. But I don't have 10 minutes. I need to charge it now. Without another word, the woman bent down, yanked the girl's charger off the outlet, and plugged in her son's Nintendo Switch instead. The pump immediately beeped, battery critical, and the girl gasped. Please, give it back! But the woman tossed the charger aside, pulled out her phone, and showed her a photo of herself with a boy. This is my son. He has leukemia. She wiped her eyes. He spends half his childhood in hospitals. This trip is the first thing that's made him smile this year. The girl reached for her charger again. I'm really sorry, but I can't survive without this device. The woman slapped her hand away and stood in front of the outlet. Unbelievable. So your comfort matters more than a dying child? You should be ashamed. Passengers stared, and one man said, Dear, it's only 10 minutes. Just let the little boy have it. An airline employee hurried over. Is there a problem? The woman pointed dramatically. My son is battling cancer, but she's refusing to let him charge his game. The employee hesitated. Suddenly, a small voice came from behind. Mom! Everyone turned. A little boy, around 10, stood there holding his backpack. His eyes were full of tears. Can you please stop telling people I'm dying? The woman's face went pale. I don't have leukemia. Mom always says that so she can skip lines, get free upgrades, and whatever she wants. And he quietly unplugged his Nintendo Switch, handed the charger back to the girl, and watched as her insulin pump came back to life. Nobody said a word. Airport security stepped forward. Ma'am, we'll need you to come with us. The little boy looked at the girl. I'm really sorry. Sometimes, the hardest thing for a child is teaching an adult the difference between sympathy and selfishness. Drop a heart if he did the right thing. A woman?
$14.75, sir.
I'm sorry. I love...
A woman's...
$14.75, sir.
I'm sorry. I lost my wallet. Can I pay tomorrow?
Hey, old man! No money and you still dare to eat here? You think this is some free soup kitchen?
Sir, I'm not lying. You can keep my phone number. When I get back...
Shut up! Come with me! Call the police. Have this beggar arrested.
Don't call.
Riley, this is none of your business.
I'll pay for his meal.
Riley, are you out of your mind? You worked all day just to pay for a liar?
I don't know if he's a liar, but I do know this. An old man freezing to death should not be treated like a criminal over $14.
Kid, you don't even know me.
No, I don't. But I know you need someone right now. Sit here and rest. Wait until the snow lets out.
Kid, are you in trouble?
It's nothing. I can handle
Help.
it.
At least tell me what's going on.
After my parents died, I became the one taking care of my 9-year-old brother. The guardianship hearing is Friday, but the judge says where I live isn't suitable for a child. I have to rent a stable apartment before the hearing, or my little brother could be placed in foster care.
How much are you short?
My landlord wants a $5,000 deposit. I only have $1,300.
You're still that far short. Aren't you scared?
course I am. But my brother already lost his parents. I can't let him lose his sister too.
God knows you're a good sister. Hold on, kid. Everything's gonna be all right.
Sir, he dropped this! Hi, could you check this ticket for me? Sure, just a moment. God, this ticket won $100,000. Are you sure? Yes. Every number matches. Sign the back first, and then we can process the claim. Thank you. Hi, could you please give this to Mr. Bennett? All this for a lotto tickets? Yes, important. Please make sure Mr. Bennett gets it. Okay, you can go now. Miss Carter, without stable housing or sufficient income, this court cannot approve your guardianship petition.
Riley, are they going to take me away?
Please wait.
Sir, what are you doing here?
I suppose we should properly introduce ourselves. Walter Bennett, founder of Bennett Foods, and the old man who owed you $14.70 last.
You're Mr. Bennett?
Don't worry. Leave this to me. Bennett Foods formally offers Riley Carter the position of Community Service Coordinator. The company will also provide an employee apartment for her and her brother.
Mr. Bennett, why are you willing to provide all this for Miss Carter?
Because of kindness.
$1 million diamond!
What are you doing?
Help! He's stealing it!
What?
Out of this room! Now!
Okay, Mom. Mom's diamond? Mom, come here.
Why would you do that?
Is everything okay?
Your son has ruined my car!
No, I didn't.
Just wait. I've had enough of you. You're old enough to move out.
You're kicking me out?
Honey, have you seen my gold watch?
No, but you can borrow mine.
Your watch is broken.
Oh, right. Your son broke it before he left. I can't even read the time anyway.
Mom, I'm sorry. Please let me come home.
Wait, that's my gold watch.
Oh,
He was framing me, Mom. I didn't do anything wrong.
honey, no! I didn't! I swear!
Come on, son. Leave this bum to the streets.
No, sweetie, please!
You can keep the watch. Maybe you can learn.
$1 million diamond! This is how days go at school according to Minecraft. Let's start with Monday. Oh my god, this is so slow! Come on, come on! The day is almost over. Finally! I don't want any more Mondays. The next day is Tuesday. Wait, what is this madness? I can almost fly. Wednesday, what do you mean an exam? 2 plus 3, 5, or 7? Well, obviously 5. Phew, thank God I got it right. Does the cat go meow or woof? Obviously my cat goes meow. Exam passed. Hey, this is a good moment for you to leave a like by double tapping the screen. That way you'll also have good luck this year and pass all your exams. Thursday, field trip. I love field trips. Alright, let's go for Friday. No! Slowness potion. Finally, the weekend. Hey, wait, why are there pressure plates on the ground? Oh, I got speed. Wow, the weekend goes by. This is how days go.
After seeing this, you're actually lucky because this short has no title, no description. One morning, while in class, my teacher suddenly stopped the lesson. Then, she looked straight at me with a serious face. She slowly picked up her phone and called the police. The entire class went silent. Everyone turned to look at me. I was confused. I hadn't done anything. A few minutes later, 2 police officers walked into the classroom. Everyone thought I was in big trouble. The officers walked over, looked at me, and I was already imagining my life in prison. Then, one of them pulled out a red underwear. I was shocked, because I recognized it. It was mine. I had lost that underwear a few days ago. Turns out, the police had found it and was looking for the owner. My teacher saw the news. Then, when she saw me just now, she suddenly remembered that underwear belonged to me. So she called the police to come here, just to personally return my missing underwear. One morning, while in class, my teacher said,
Introducing new Breast Clean Breath. Unlike a regular toothpaste, it doesn't just mask bad breath, it neutralizes bacteria.
The first punch I ever threw put someone in the hospital. I'd never been in a fight. Not in middle school when kids picked on me. Not in high school when someone keyed my car. Not in college when a drunk guy shoved me outside a bar. I always walked away. People called me calm, patient, level-headed. But my little sister is the one thing in my life I'm not calm about. She's 16. Last Saturday, she went to a party, and I told her to call me if anything happened. She called at midnight with her voice shaking. Some guy wouldn't take no for an answer. Followed her outside when she tried to leave. Cornered her by the cars. She got away, but he grabbed her arm hard enough to leave bruises. I broke every speed limit getting there, and my hands were shaking the whole way. Not from fear, something else. Something I'd never felt before. I parked crooked on the lawn and didn't care. She was sitting on the curb when I pulled up, arms wrapped around herself. The second I saw the bruises on her arm, 23 years of walking away, went quiet. Which one? She looked up at me with mascara running down her face. It doesn't matter. Just take me home. Which one? She pointed at the house. Backyard. Backwards cap. I told her to wait in the car. She begged me not to go inside. I went anyway. I walked through the house like I owned it and found him out back surrounded by friends, laughing, living his best life, while my sister sat on a curb shaking. I grabbed his shoulder and spun him around. He looked annoyed until he saw my face. We got a problem? You grabbed my little sister. He rolled his eyes. Bro, what are you talking about? The girl by the cars. The one who said no. The one you bruised. His friends went quiet. Everyone was watching. Then he made a mistake. He laughed. She was overreacting. I barely touched her. My fist connected with his jaw before I knew what I was doing. He hit the ground, and I didn't stop. I don't remember deciding to keep swinging. I just remember the sound. His friends pulled me off eventually. By the time I stood up, my knuckles were split open, and he wasn't moving. I walked back through the house, and the same people who stared at me on the way in were pressed against the walls now. Got to my car. My sister was in the passenger seat crying. What did you do? I didn't answer. Just started driving. We were halfway home before I saw the lights in my mirror, blue and red. I pulled over and told her everything was going to be okay. I wasn't sure if I was lying. The cop walked up to my window and saw my knuckles, the blood. Step out of the vehicle, please. I did. Hands where he could see them. He looked at my sister through the window and saw her arm, the bruises. Then back at me. Someone want to tell me what happened tonight. My sister got out before I could stop her and told him everything. The party, the guy who wouldn't leave her alone, the grabbing, me showing up. The cop listened without writing anything down. When she finished, he looked at me for a long time. The kid back there wants to press charges, I figured. He looked at my sister's arm again, then at me. Off the record, I have a daughter her age. He closed his notepad and tapped it against his palm twice. Drive safe. I never got charged. He never apologized. People still call me the calm one. They're right. I am calm. They just don't test it anymore. The first punch I ever threw put some...
A father locked his one-year-old daughter inside a hot car with the keys still in the ignition and called 911 in a panic. Police arrived within minutes but couldn't get the door open without risking the window and the child. A group of prisoners doing community service on the roadside nearby walked over and asked if they could help. One of them took a coat hanger, bent it into a hook in about 10 seconds, and slid it through a gap at the top of the window frame. He worked it slowly and precisely toward the unlock button, while two officers stood directly behind him, watching every movement. The door clicked open in under 2 minutes. The baby was lifted out safe, and the father broke down on the spot. The sheriff told reporters that he gave the prisoners full permission the moment he saw what they were doing, because he recognized the skill immediately. But it was the exact same skill that had gotten every one of them arrested.
He trotted through the twilight.
I was told to install this mod called Destroying MC, and all I have to do is press a button. The only issue is, the button seems to be next to, this thing. Well, here goes nothing.
Supernova program.
What?
Initialize.
This is all in Minecraft. Oh, even that text is that. Oh, okay, it's making noise. Oh, is it spinning? Oh, okay, that's definitely...
Wait at that. It's 9:11 a.m. Emma, est-ce que je peux prendre mon macaroni en bas? Peux-tu chercher mon porte-maché en bas? Ok. Dead. It's fucking dead. I'm going to play my Omega Night. Nine, 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 nine. G on the D. Luigi. Mm. Hey, babe. Here. Hey, friend.
Find relief Pure Leaf. Now available in 6-pack cans. Stubborn makeup left behind? Switch to Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. Remove up to 99% of makeup in just one step, without harsh rubbing.
We've all had a person we looked up to, someone we've dreamed of meeting one day. But what if the tables turned? What if your hero began stalking you, attacking you, and taking over your entire life? 3 months ago, I received an email from a kid named Gio. Inside was a link to a folder with recordings where he documents his experience with his favorite YouTuber, Grant Games. At first, it was pretty wholesome. Gio didn't have parents growing up, so Grant was like a father to him. He watched all his videos, bought all his merch, and spent years trying to meet him. So when he finally succeeded and became his friend, Gio felt like he had family. But as the videos progressed, Grant's true colors began to show. He used him, insulted him, and humiliated him in front of millions of viewers. After days and days of being used for content, Gio decided to walk away for good. He was finally free. Or at least he thought. Because months later, Gio returned with a second email. 6 more recordings in a new folder titled, Please Help. Things got worse. What did Grant do to him this time, and why is Gio begging us for help? Video 1 opens with Gio welcoming us, which is strange given the context, but then he says he's recording for his new channel. A relief for now. He's also on a new Roblox account, so it seems like he wants a fresh start. I'll do whatever it takes to make this channel work. Motivated, Gio begins his first video. The gameplay is questionable, but cut the kid some slack, okay? He's trying his best. Here you go. For a while, the video goes well. Until he stops. He turns his camera, and that's when he sees it. Grant watching it. This doesn't add up. If Gio is on a new account, how did Grant find him? In a fit of rage, Gio goes up to him and he ignores him. Gonna have to edit that out. That's one way to handle it. This game's probably not even good for the video anyways, so whatever. To get away from Grant, Gio switches games and continues like nothing happened. Sorry about that. Gio. Okay, there's a reasonable explanation for this. Gio could have had his joints on. Surely.
We both know why I'm here. So, you want to talk about it?
What do you mean? Gio continues ignoring him, because with enough time, he'll surely get bored and leave. At least, that's what Gio believed. However, Grant persists. He watches. And watches.
Maybe next time, then.
Until 2 hours later, when he finally logs off. But it's too late. Gio's energy is completely drained. College starts in like 3 months. I won't have time for any of this unless I get some help. I don't know. I'll probably scrap this footage and try again later today. And he ends video 1. Wait, hold on. Did you just see that? Rewind. Gio's joins are, in fact, off. But not just that, his account is in ghost mode. Which basically means that even if he's online, no one else can tell. Gio has every safety measure on, so how is Grant doing this? Actually, forget how. Why is he doing this? With 1 million subs, surely he has better things to do than to stalk an ex-fan who just wants to achieve his dreams. But I guess not, because a few hours later in video 2, Grant is nowhere in sight. Take 2. I found the private server, so this should be fine. Now that Geo is fully protected, we can finally get to work. Welcome to the first episode of Geo Games. Today we're going to play this game I was into as a kid, Ninja Legends. Peace at last. And just like that, Geo was finally able to...
You're Geo, right?
Who is Null and how is he here? What?
Geo Nelson.
You didn't need the last name, but yeah, that's me. Who even are you? How did you get in here? This is a private server.
I used to edit for Grant, actually, 5 years. Then we had a falling out, and he fired me, just like that.
Oh, that sucks.
But enough about me. I heard you were starting a channel, correct?
Yes, you heard?
Of course. I want to work for you.
Stealing Grant's editor was Geo's chance to gain back control and grow his channel. However, the timing seems a little too perfect. So, to protect himself, Geo had to know if Null was legit. He was. And after checking around a bit more, Geo has made up his mind.
You dare?
Yeah, I was just checking something. Continue.
So, what do you say?
Well, okay. That's a generous offer. But I'm not interested. Grant.
I'm sorry?
You knew about Geo Games before I posted anything. Your account was made today. And if you couldn't have made it more obvious, you have one person friended. Grant. Your main account. Grant, I know you. I watched you for 6 years. You never even had an editor. Your videos suck.
Do you really mean that?
I watched a lot of YouTubers, but one of them held a special place in my heart. Grant Games. I didn't have parents growing up, but Grant's content always filled that hole. I mean every word.
Geo, please. I'm really trying.
And I am too. I'm building a name for myself, and I don't need you to be any part of it. So if you really want to help me, stop hiding behind an alt account and get lost. Once again, Geo's recording is ruined, and we end video 2 on a sour note. One word, how? This was filmed in a private server. It's logistically impossible for any of this to even happen. Whatever this obsession is, it isn't normal. And it's clearly taking a toll on the kid. If you've been paying attention at all, you probably noticed Geo's mental decline from video 1 to video 2. Initially, Geo's instinct was to ignore Grant and deny the problem. But because that failed, this time he gave full attention and hurled insults at him, which is sad, as Grant actually seemed like he wanted to help him. If none of those worked, what'll Geo try next? Unlike the last 2 videos, this one's more organized. It's structured like a challenge instead. I'm giving myself 10 minutes to beat this parkour. And if I fail, I have to face reveal. Which may seem dumb given everything that happened, but it's actually a defense. By now, Geo knows that Grant will show up. It's inevitable, but because it's a hardcore game, it'll be much harder for Grant to reach him. For the first time, Geo is trying to outsmart the problem. Not optimal, but I guess it could work. Here I go.
Ain't nobody asked, we splashing. Beat the hat, boom, now we moving massive. Breaking you down in the base, spitting acid. I'm back in my zone, the top gun in the Maverick. Like
Grant joins, but something is different about him. It's hard to make out, but he has a new avatar and a new name, which are relatively minor changes, but that, for some reason, causes Geo to stop mid-challenge and jump down for a closer look. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, I can no longer hide it. You may be wondering why Geo's reacting like this to an avatar. This whole time, I've also been avoiding something. One detail that changes everything. Remember when Geo walked away from Grant? Right before that moment, he made a horrifying discovery. Hidden in his old Roblox account was a letter that he didn't write. A letter written to him 18 years ago by none other than Grant. Signed. After reading it, Geo learned that Grant, the YouTuber he grew up watching, the man he idolized, was his biological father, the same person who abandoned him as a child.
Your mom and I are leaving you. I wish I had worked hard enough to financially be ready for you.
With nothing but this note. This is the moment where his world fell apart. Right after reading this, Geo walked away to be his own man. Which brings us back to right now, to the man standing in front of him. Dad.
Hey, kiddo.
Why are you wearing that? Take it off.
Say goodbye to the old Grant. We can now start over.
No, we don't get to start over. It's too late for that. I gave you everything. My time, my trust, my loyalty, all of it. And you used it against me. Do you have any idea how I felt?
No.
I bet you don't, because you're a failure, okay? You couldn't even show up for your own kid. And when you finally got a second chance, you used me as a prop for content, for your own game.
I know. Can we just move on from that?
I'm trying so hard to make this career work, and I don't need your help. I just want you gone.
Meet you later.
Your best defense against erosion and cavities is strong enamel. Nothing beats it. Grown Enamel Active Shield actively strengthens the enamel to defend against erosion and cavities. I think that this product is a game changer for my patients. It really works.
Although it's still unclear how Grant keeps appearing, we're starting to see what's really going on here. Geo's not only fighting his dad, but he's also fighting himself. Going back to video 1, you can see that for a split second, Geo almost typed dad.
On one hand, I get why he resisted, because it's a genuinely uncomfortable topic. Even I was afraid to mention it. But on the other hand, running from the problem and fighting fire with fire only makes it worse. Video after video, the stalking is starting to become more personal and unsettling. And if Gio keeps feeding into it, this will start bleeding into his real life. And it doesn't help that we're only halfway through. Video 4 starts off as a complete 180. Unlike the huge maps we've seen before, Gio is standing on a single block, suspended in a void. I don't see how he could possibly make a video out of this. Today, I have something awesome to show all of you. Surprisingly though, he seems happy. Almost too happy, which is suspicious given the serious tone of the last video. It's unclear what Gio is planning this time, as there's not much to work with. But strangely enough, Gio continues to hype up the audience. Stay on your toes, people. You don't want to miss what's about to happen. You know, it's kind of funny. Here I am, sitting here instead of going outside. It's all worth it, though. The views will roll in. For once, I am in control. Any second. Just like planned, Grant falls into the void. Beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Over and over. This is YouTube gold.
Gio, can you please talk? It's serious.
Despite Grant's cries, Gio continues, ignoring him. Gio saves him and flies over to his cage. I don't know why he disarmed his trap. What caused him to change his mind? What is it?
When was the last time you searched me up?
Like 2 months ago?
Well, you're going to want to do it again.
Something is incredibly wrong. To his absolute dismay, Grant deleted his own channel. For God knows what reason. This man is clearly unstable, but out of morbid curiosity, Gio decides to join him anyway. Into the same game as Video 3.
Stopping your video so soon.
Where did it go? Why did you do that? When did you do that?
2 months ago. That part of me is done. From now on, I'm just Grant, your father. So, what do you say? Are you ready to start over?
I hate you.
Do you, though? Look at everything you've been doing for the past 2 days. You're making Roblox videos like me, you've been playing the same games as me, and you're even using a similar name to me. You've even been using my private servers. That's how I found your account in the first place.
That doesn't mean anything.
Then, what's on your avatar? You're still wearing my merch.
So, it's just pixels. Doesn't mean I want you here.
You could have quit Roblox, but you didn't. You could have continued recording, but you didn't. You could have moved on with your life, but you didn't. Because some part of you still cares about your dad. You're literally standing here in my game. I'm not a hero. I'm not asking for your forgiveness. All I want is for you to stop pretending you don't care, because I know you do.
You want a reaction out of me? Fine. There. You got it. Happy now?
If you want me to leave, you could just tell me.
What's the point? you'll just keep coming back.
Or maybe you're the one coming to me.
I hate to say it, but Grant did have a point there. If you paid attention to the background of each video, you might have noticed the pattern. Geo's only been playing in private servers. Grant's private servers. That fact alone reframes everything. Originally, you could excuse this whole thing as a coincidence, but now that just isn't the case. Everything happened because Geo wanted it to. He willingly joined Grant. He willingly jumped down to him, and he willingly broke his trap just to talk to him, because part of him still carried something unresolved. In simple terms, this whole YouTube thing is Geo's way of suppressing the drama. It only makes sense. Every video starts with him pretending he's fine, but each time he proves himself wrong and digs himself into a deeper hole. This leaves us with our last two recordings that can only pray that Geo can dig himself out. Take 4, 5, who knows? New recording, let's go. No distractions. We're finally doing this. Take 6. Nothing really happened yesterday, so let's just try again, I guess. I feel like I play better when I have something to react to, you know? Like when something unpredictable happens. I mean, not that I really needed it. Anyways, today we are playing... Scrap it. Scrap the whole thing. I used to watch Grant play this game all day. It was just so compelling to watch. I've been thinking a lot about how I've been dealing with all this. I ran from him, then I attacked him. I called him a failure. I tried using him for content. I stooped down to his level. He's gone now. Maybe he deserved some of it, but not all of it. I don't know who I'm even making this for anymore. I did this to myself.
I'm not a hero. All I want is for you to stop pretending you don't care. Because I know you do. Your friend request has been accepted. If you're ready to talk this time, I'm listening. I can see you typing.
Grant unfriends him, and after that, video 5 just ends, leaving us with only one more video to work with. However, there still is hope. For the first time in this entire story, Gio came to his senses. He reached out to Grant with maturity, rather than fighting or denying the problem, which would have gone well if he didn't crack under the pressure. And thanks to that, it might be too late for Gio to fix things, because it finally seemed like Grant had given up. Which leaves Gio with two options: make things right, or the more likely choice, give up as well.
Maybe next time I can spend the whole night.
That'd be great.
Arm & Hammer Hardball Lightweight Litter. It's crazy hard with virtually indestructible clips and lightweight.
You gotta check this out. Amazing. I'm obsessed with humans on the internet.
Switch now to Arm & Hammer Hardball Lightweight Litter.
This is our story. Some of us survived this way, but none of
Dear son, or Gio as you prefer, if you found this, then you probably wanted to talk to me. That alone means more to me than anything you could think of. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm a terrible father. I always have been. After abandoning you, I created the Grand Games channel with the hopes that you would one day find me. You did, and look where we are now. By the time you're reading this, I have left the platform. For good. No new account, no new channel, no way to be near you. Call it my final sacrifice if you will. I'm done stalking you. What I did was unforgivable, and you have every reason to be disgusted at me. I was selfish. I cared more about being forgiven than I did about respecting your boundaries. And for what it's worth, I think you'd be fine without me. Better, in fact, because no matter how much I hurt you, you still got back up and kept going. You have a kind of resilience I never had at your age. I remember you said you wanted to make a name for yourself, and I believe you will. I know you'll do great things. I may not be around to see them, but that won't make them any less special. I'm sorry it took me this long to say this, but goodbye, Gio. I'm sorry for everything. Grant.
No, You don't get to do that. Not after all we've been through. Why did it have to be this way? Please, if anyone's seen him, if anyone knows anything, please tell me. I just want 1 minute with him. That's it. I just want him to be okay. Please, please help. And that's where the folder ends. For a while, I thought that was it. I thought that this was how the story ended. A lonely kid with no one by his side. But a few weeks later, we actually got an update, an unexpected surprise. After doing some digging, I found a video that Gio recently posted on his channel. He finally got something out. The title? To Dad. From Gio. Hey, so this isn't what I planned for my first video, but I think it has to be said. I spent a long time being angry at my dad, and I believe that some of that anger was fair. He made choices that hurt me, and I'm not going to pretend none of that happened. But I understand he was hurt, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't sort of miss him. I don't excuse what he did, and I'll never understand why he did it. But at the end of the day, he's still my father. And I still hope he's okay. So, if you're watching this, Dad, wherever you are, I love you.
It's been the exact same routine for over 15 years. I get up at 7 a.m., head to the prison accounting office, work until 3 p.m., then go home. I eat pancakes on Sundays, and speak to the only person on the phone that I care about, my little sister, Joanna. Hey kiddo, how's the single life treating you these days? It's awesome. I get to wake up whenever the hell I want, and make myself dinner at 2 a.m. if I want. How's things with you? Same old, same old. Thanks for checking up on me, Freddy. I always love to hear from you. I heard a strange man's laughter in the background, and him say the word, fool. Who was that? Joanna fumbled with the phone. Nobody, just the TV. I could tell she was lying, but let it go. I love you more than anything, kiddo. After we hung up, a strange feeling of dread gripped me, because I thought that one day in the future, I would lose her. I mean, we'll lose everyone someday, but the thought of actually losing her was horrible. The next morning, I heard a strange sound, opened my eyes, and saw a man sitting at the edge of my bed with a gun. My adrenaline kicked in, and I quickly sat up. You don't know me. My name's Vito. My boss is a man named Giuseppe Montevito. You heard of him? Unfortunately, I had. Yes. So you know who he is? Good. He's my boss. We know you're the best at what you do, and we require your services. Why would I help the Sicilian Mafia? Great question. Because you don't have a choice. I grew terrified because when a Sicilian mobster tells you that, they're usually not bluffing. You don't have a choice because we have the only thing in the world that means something. My stomach dropped as he showed me a picture on his cell phone of my sister, tied to a chair with a gag in her mouth. I froze. What do you want me to do? Forge the paperwork and get Giuseppe Montevito set free by this afternoon. Every day that goes by and you don't do it, we'll drop off a piece of your sister in a small wooden box on your doorstep with a pink bow on it, starting with her tongue. I closed my eyes. I couldn't even think about what Joanna must be going through right now. And if you decide to contact the police, we'll kill her, and it will not be an open casket, if you get my drift. I obviously didn't have a choice. Fine, I'll do it. He patted the side of my cheek like I was a toddler and smiled. That's a good little forger. He left. I stuck to my normal routine, got dressed, put on my tie like I usually do, and went to work. When I walked in, I held my breath and tried to stay as calm as I could, even if I was trembling inside. I didn't want anyone at work to think anything was different. I found Giuseppe Montevito's case file and brought it into my office. I looked down at his paperwork and held back tears. I knew that if I went through with this, my life would never be the same. But what choice did I have? I love my sister more than anything. So I closed my eyes, took a deep breath, made sure none of my coworkers were watching, then doctored the paperwork and handed it to my boss. He read it and called me into his office. This Montevito release. When did this come in? This morning, sir. Strange. I thought he was a lifer for sure. My spine stiffened, and I hid my hands behind my back so he wouldn't see them shaking. Was he on to me? If he digs into this and calls our superiors, I would be busted for sure. He took another long look at the paperwork, then up at me. Well, it's not our call. But I'll tell you this, how much you want to bet that as soon as this bastard gets released, he goes after Senator Perez and his family for putting him behind bars in the first place. Sweat poured down my face, and I quietly prayed that wasn't true. Then he stamped the paperwork and made the call to the warden. Hey, it's Warner. It's time to release Giuseppe Montevito. The order came down from the judge. I felt a mix of relief for not being busted, yet terror at what would happen next. The old news stories from his arrest rolled through my mind. Giuseppe Montevito originally got put behind bars for single-handedly murdering several families and didn't stop there. He would murder their dogs, cats, anything that was alive. Was eliminated, and he did it with a twisted sense of joy. He is one of the most evil individuals this world has ever seen, and I just set him free. I headed out to my car, got in, banged on my steering wheel, and quietly cried. The man was a monster. I saw the metal gates swing open, and 2 prison guards walked Montevito out. He glanced over at me and grinned, knowing it was me that set him free. The sick bastard blew me a kiss, then got into an SUV and took off. I immediately drove over to Joanna's house, rushed up to her front door, and pounded. My heart raced when I saw that the door was slightly open. I slowly entered, terrified, then froze when I saw that the living room was in complete disarray. There were empty cups and beer bottles everywhere. What were they doing in here? Then my guts churned when I saw what looked like blood on the floor that led into the kitchen. Every step I took towards it, my fear grew exponentially because of what I might find. I made my way in, turned the corner of the kitchen, and saw a huge pool of blood. I trembled with pain, then dropped to my knees as tears rolled down my cheeks. What had these animals done to her? Then I jolted up when Joanna stepped into the room. Hey, Freddie, what are you doing in here? I was speechless, wasn't sure if I was seeing a ghost. She looked down and realized what I was kneeling in. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I threw a party last night and I started a painting class. I spilled it everywhere last night. I obviously had a little too much to drink. She giggled. I was so confused. She looked completely unscathed. Wait a minute. Did you have any contact with any mafia guys in the last couple days? Mafia guys? Seriously? No. Why would I? I had a strong vision of the picture Vito showed me, of her tied up, and remembered a key detail from it. It had that glossy look to it. Oh my God. It was an AI picture, completely made up. They forged me, the forger. My guts churned, sweat poured down my face. I started hitting my head. Stupid! Stupid! No! No! I can't believe I fell for that! Fell for what? I stared at her, at a loss. I shook my head, couldn't tell her. Nothing. I'll call you later. I felt like the weight of the world was on my back, and I rushed back out to my car. I quickly drove away and slammed my fists against the dashboard. I had stupidly let out the worst criminal in the world. Something had to be done, and I knew that I had to do it alone. If I told any of the authorities, they'd arrest me immediately. For now, I only saw one choice in front of me. Find Giuseppe Montevito, stop him from going after Senator Perez and his family, bring him back to prison, and then confess to what I did. I've always been a pencil pusher. Some would even say a total nerd. But 15 years ago, I started taking jiu-jitsu classes, and that's one form of martial art I know how to do. I can't shoot a gun, I can't throw a punch, but I can definitely choke people out and break some arms and legs. So my first plan was to hack into the police database at work, find Senator Perez's address, and immediately head over there. I knocked on his door in a hurry, and Senator Perez opened up. "Hello, sir. You don't know me, but I'm here with a serious warning." He glared at me, concerned. "Giuseppe Montevito has been released, and you need to take your family and leave immediately." He looked at me as if I was crazy. "You've got to take this seriously. He will come for you. Once that man swears vengeance on a family, he follows through. Please, quickly pack your bags and go somewhere no one can find you." Why the hell did the judge decide to let him out anyway? I hesitated, obviously not wanting to admit how he got released. I have no idea. Just promise me you'll leave." He looked stoic, unfazed. "I'm not running away scared from that piece of crap. I can't live in fear, and I don't want to teach my kid to live in fear. But he's intensely dangerous. At least hire a bodyguard. I can take care of myself. Thank you for the heads up, though." He closed the door in my face. I was at a loss, so frustrated. I realized then that I would have to try and protect this family, since I was the idiot responsible for letting a madman walk the streets. As I was walking back to my car, I passed a man with a large snake tattoo creeping up his neck and a thick mustache. He glanced at me, nodded, and smiled. I asked, "Do I know you?" He shook his head. "Nope, have a great day." I walked away feeling a very strange vibe. I went back to my place, grabbed my handgun, then rushed back to the senator's house and waited in my car down the street. It would only be a matter of time before Giuseppe would make his move. Less than an hour later, I saw an SUV pull up and park right across the street from the senator's house. I couldn't see who was inside, which was terrifying because it had to be Giuseppe and his hit squad. Then my gut churned when I saw Senator Perez, his wife, and his teenage son exiting out of the front door. They were smiling and laughing with each other. Then I witnessed Giuseppe get out of the car with a wicked smirk on his face and pull a machine gun out of his duffel bag. There was about to be an assassination. I froze in terror. "No, no!" I grabbed my gun, shoved my car door open, and rushed towards them. Giuseppe yelled, "You give me a life sentence. I take your life, you ugly bastard." Senator Perez only had enough time to use his body and shield his wife and boys, as Giuseppe opened fire and put 3 rounds into his back. I fired towards Giuseppe and missed. Never was a good shot. Giuseppe saw me and turned red with rage. The senator's wife held her dying husband in her hands in shock. Vito and another bodyguard jumped out of their SUV and opened fire at me. I ducked down, terrified, and tried to fire back, but was quickly overwhelmed as bullets bounced all around me, forcing me to dive back into my car and take off. I heard the senator's wife scream out in agony as Giuseppe opened fire on her as well. That forced her to grab her son and run back inside their house. Giuseppe tried to follow her in, but the door was locked. In a traumatized panic, I sped around to the back of the house and saw his wife and son running out of the back in abject terror. I pulled up alongside them. Get in, I'll help." They both got in, and I peeled away. They were both shaking with fear, as was I, and tears were running down their faces. "I'm so sorry. I felt so awful that I was responsible, but had to keep it quiet." His wife stared at me. "How did you know what happened?" I had to come up with a lie and make it quick. I was driving by and happened to witness the whole thing. "I'll take you straight to the police." She grabbed my hand. "I can't thank you enough." I looked through the rearview mirror, and my heart broke when I saw a teenage boy that had just lost his father. I dropped them both off in front of the police station. "Will you come in and testify?" I quietly panicked. The cops would find out how I was involved. "I have an emergency meeting I have to get to for work. I'll swing by later and give my testimony." "Okay, please do it as quickly as you can because Montevito won't stop until he guns us down as well. My husband told me that he has made a pledge to eliminate all of us. I'm hoping the police give us real protection because he won't stop." I nodded, feeling the gravity of the situation. I turned to her son. "I'm so sorry about your father. He was a good man." The son just looked at me with a glossed over.
The itch. Try Dr. Scholl's Athlete's Foot Cream. Cures and prevents athlete's foot with 24-hour relief of itch. Much better. Try Dr. Scholl's Athlete's Foot Cream.
Joe Mama's Small Batch Tequila.
I drove away and shook my head, feeling the guilt of knowing that if I hadn't let this maniac out, that boy wouldn't be fatherless. Then I hit the gas because Giuseppe and Vito saw me back at the senator's house, and they knew who I was. If they didn't kidnap my sister before, they were sure to try and do something now, so I sped towards her house. On my way over there, my throat tightened when I got a phone call from my boss, Mr. Warner. Hello? You need to come in and explain why you forged paperwork to get Montevideo released. I almost crashed my car after hearing that. The police are on their way to pick you up. If it comes out that this is true, that you're working for the Sicilian Mafia, I will go out of my way to ruin you. A senator has been killed because of you. He hung up on me. I heard sirens approaching in the distance, which meant I probably had less than a minute. This nightmare was only getting worse. I wasn't only wanted by the police, I was also now being hunted by the Sicilian Mafia. I rushed over to Joanna's house and ran inside. She was in tears. Just tell me none of what the news reporters or police are saying about you is true. My heart burned. Well, it's complicated. What do you mean, complicated? I'll have to explain later, but I need to make sure you're protected from all of this. Pack a bag and go straight to Aunt Patty's in Albany. Right now. What? No, I can't do that. My whole life is here. The Sicilian mob is on their way, and they will end you. Just do what I say. I'll explain everything later. The horror and weight of the situation landed on her, and she froze. Police sirens blared, and I panicked, ran into her bedroom, started climbing out of the window, and looked back at my sister as the cops started pounding at her front door. I love you, and you need to know that everything I've done has been for your safety, even if it was insane and stupid. She held back tears. I don't understand what you're saying. You will one day. Right now you need to promise me that you will go to Aunt Patty's place. Swear it to me. Okay, I will. The cops bashed in, and I took off running out back. I ran down several back streets and alleyways, and made it to a bus stop across the neighborhood, and hopped on the first bus towards a well-known Sicilian restaurant that Vito and Giuseppe frequently went. I watched them from behind a dumpster down the street, saw them step out, get into an SUV and take off. I hopped into a cab and followed them. I knew that the only way I could clear my name and find any semblance of justice would be to somehow capture Giuseppe and bring him in. I knew that I couldn't sit back and wait for these guys to find me. I needed to surprise them. I made it to a remote street with a mansion and saw Vito and Giuseppe head inside. As night fell, I headed towards Giuseppe and Vito's mansion. I had my gun, but would try and use what I was more comfortable with, my bare hands. I felt every ounce of my being gripped by terror, of my own survival, of my sister's survival. Any demon that I had ever faced was waiting for me. I knew that no matter how scared I was, I had to face it down and complete this insane mission. I snuck around to the back of the mansion and hid behind a bush. I saw a mafia guy come on lookout with a gun in his holster. He lit a cigarette. He was my way in. I was terrified. Felt my heart thumping. I waited for him to turn his back to me, then snuck up behind him, wrapped my arms around his neck, and put him in a rear naked choke. He reached for his gun, but I cranked on the choke so hard that he passed out within 3 seconds. I felt his life's energy drain out of him and laid him onto the ground. I dragged him across the lawn, shoved a gag in his mouth, and used my rope to tie him to a tree. I stayed low and went inside the back door, gun drawn. My hand was trembling because I was a bad shot, but they didn't need to know that. All I had to do was corner Giuseppe and figure out a way to drag him out of here. Sweat poured down my face as I made my way towards the kitchen, slowly looked around the edge of the wall, and saw no one. I heard voices speaking from the other room, and then heard Giuseppe and Vito upstairs on the balcony. I heard 2 mafia guys in the living room. I just needed to take them out. I quietly made my way towards the living room, looked in, and saw 2 mafia guys watching TV. They were the same 2 bodyguards from the restaurant. One of them stood up, and I quickly swung my head away from the edge of the wall so I wouldn't be seen. He headed into the hallway and went into the bathroom. That's exactly what I needed. I waited for him in the hallway to finish up, then heard him open the door to come out. Before he could open it all the way, I lunged into him, shut the bathroom door behind me, and tackled him down to the floor. He kicked me off, pulled out a knife, and stabbed me in my side. I gritted my teeth, felt blood trickle down my side, and grabbed onto his wrist. We struggled back and forth for control of his blade, and I was able to move his hand aside, get on top of him, and slam down a vicious headbutt into his face. I busted open his nose and put him in a daze. He slammed an elbow across my temple, reversed positions on me, and got on top. He swung the knife directly down at my face, and at the last split second, I grabbed his striking wrist and stopped the end of the knife from stabbing into my eye. He was pushing down as hard as he could, and the point of the blade was 2 centimeters away from blinding me. Then I swung my legs up and around his neck and put him in a triangle choke with my thighs. I squeezed and squeezed, then his face turned red, then blue, then purple. His eyes fluttered, and he passed out. I got up, checked the wound at my side, and then quickly turned him over and used my rope and cloth to gag him and tie him to the toilet. I went to step out and saw his bodyguard. It was the same man I had run into on the street with the snake tattoo on his neck and the thick mustache. He was standing right in my face. His eyes darted down towards his buddy. Then he looked at me. I quickly scanned him for a gun or any other weapon. Then to my surprise, he said, "We need to talk in private." I was shocked and confused, but something about this man was very different from the others. I carefully followed him into a nearby empty bedroom, and he closed the door. I had my hand on my gun, just in case this was some ploy. "No need to worry. I'm on your side." "What side is that exactly?" He reached into the side of his boot and pulled out a small ID with his face on it. "I'm an undercover FBI agent. My real name's John Cantor. I've been undercover with these guys for over 2 years. Separate to Giuseppe just murdering the senator. He has done so many despicable things. He has to be put down." This was so confusing and strange. "Then why don't you put him down, or bring him in yourself?" "I want to more than anything, but my handler won't give me the go-ahead. I realize that I can't take it anymore. It's killing me having to watch what he does and get away with it." I was genuinely surprised to hear this. "Why are you telling me this?" "Because I know what he put you through. I know how he just upended your life and you want revenge. Well, I can help you. I can set you up to take him down. But you need to pull the trigger. I can't do it. My plan wasn't to do that. My plan was to just bring him back to the prison and come clean." He started pacing, growing frustrated. "That's not a plan. It doesn't matter if he's behind bars. He gives orders to kill people anyway. I can't take it anymore, man. You need to kill Vito and Giuseppe. Cut the head off the snake. If you do it, I'll tell the FBI that you were actually working with me to get him out so we could bust him." "I don't know, man. I've never killed anyone before, and I never wanted to." He stopped, leaned against the wall, and covered his face in tears. "If you don't do it, he'll be taking out the senator's wife and son, and 3 more families that are connected to his incarceration. He's on a mission to destroy anyone that was responsible for putting him behind bars. He's an animal, and he needs to be put down." The door to the bedroom flung open to reveal Vito and Giuseppe, both holding machine guns directly towards both of us. I felt my stomach turn. I was a dead man. Then they both turned their guns at the undercover FBI agent, and Giuseppe glared at him. "So you want me dead, huh?" I was horrified. How did he know what we had just spoken about? Then I saw Vito look up at the corner of the room and saw a small surveillance camera. "Did you really think I don't keep a very close eye on every single one of my men? How do you think I stayed in power for as long as I have?" Vito took out a hunting knife. "Can I take care of him, boss?" "Nah, he's mine. I'll take my time with that one. Put him in the basement. I'll take this one to the living room." I shared a sad look with the undercover FBI agent as he got taken away by Vito. In the living room, Giuseppe looked at me, lit a cigar, and smiled. "My own personal clown. How are you?" My throat tightened, and I stayed quiet. "I hear you want to work with me and help free all of my guys. Is this true, or did you come to my home with some other agenda?" I had to think fast and overcome the intensity of terror I was experiencing. "I came here because I wanted to show you how serious I am about working for your organization." He stared at me, doubtful. "Think about it. Why else would I choke out one of your guys and tie him to a tree in your backyard?" I realized that this might be my only chance to capture him, and all I needed to do was get close enough to disarm his weapon and choke him out. He smiled at me. "I like you, clown. I'll tell you what. You want to work for me? Do whatever I say." "Okay, fine. Bark like a dog." He was serious, so I had to do it. "Rough, rough, rough." He laughed and lowered his gun just a little, but I needed it to be lowered even more. "Now hop on one leg and keep barking." I did what he asked, and he cracked up harder. "Now swim with your arms and keep barking and hopping." I did it. "Rough, rough, rough." He laughed so hard that he coughed and lowered his gun. I saw my opportunity, so I leaped across the room, ripped the gun out of his hands, tossed it onto the floor, then wrapped my arm around his neck, got behind him, and took him down to the ground. I slammed a few hard punches into his face, and he looked up at me with an unexpected terror in his eyes. I felt a twisted excitement that I had never felt in my life, so I grabbed his arm, put him in an armbar, and snapped it. "Ah!" Then I put him in a vicious choke, twisted him like a pretzel, and busted his spine. "You'll never walk again. Now who's the clown?" I pulled his crippled body closer to me. "Take a good long look into my eyes, you sick piece of crap. My face will be the last one you see." He foamed at the mouth and started wheezing, then pissed himself and went lifeless. I held the neck crank and sent the ugly prick to hell. I felt an ice-cold chill travel through my gut, then heard Vito's footsteps approaching, looked up and saw him standing in the doorway, holding his shotgun at his side. His eyes bulged when he saw Giuseppe laying in a lifeless, crooked mess on the floor. What did you do? I rushed over to the shotgun, picked it up, and aimed it at him. Drop your gun. He hesitated, and I took a sharper aim. I said, drop your gun right now. I am not playing with you. He hesitated. I could see him thinking about drawing his weapon as I yelled. Don't do it! Don't! The dumbass couldn't help himself. He raised his gun, and I put 2 bullets in him. I stared at him, then at Giuseppe in complete shock with a wicked mix of relief. I ran down to the basement and set the FBI agent free, showed him what I'd done, and he was amazed. Holy crap, you did it. You freaking took out the number 1 and number 2 guys of the Sicilian Mafia. Holy hell, you're gonna be a hero. I wouldn't go that far. I called the police and the FBI. As soon as they arrived, I was shocked because I saw the undercover FBI agent run out the back. I followed him out and saw him jump into his car and peel out. Where the hell was he going and in such a rush? For some reason, I got a sinking feeling about my sister, so I called her and she didn't answer. I quickly jumped in my car before the cops could question me and rushed over to her place. As I turned the corner, I saw the FBI agent's car in her driveway. My stomach dropped. Why was he here? I was surprised to Joanna walking out of her front door with her bags packed. I got out. What's going on? She saw me, dropped her bags, and completely froze. My sister was speechless. Why is this FBI agent parked in your driveway? She hesitated awkwardly. Then the FBI agent got out, put his arm around her, and smiled. We might as well come clean. He busted us anyway. All my sister could do was stare down at the ground. You caught us, pal. Congratulations. I was completely confused. How do you two know each other? We've been hooking up for over a year. Your sister set you up. And when you killed Giuseppe and Vito, you gave me a chance to steal 10 mil of their cash. Thanks for that. Joanna looked at me with sadness in her eyes. Sorry, I gotta go. We have to catch a plane to Italy. My knees buckled. She was in on it the whole time. They both jumped into the FBI agent's car and took off. My jaw dropped.
Banks and investment firms unlock the power of AI without compromising control. Enter Cohere. It's secure.
I was so excited when I graduated from the police academy and hugged my mom. Congratulations, sweetheart. I'm sure your father's proudly watching down from the heavens. We share...
If your account has ever been banned on Roblox, you would know that once you're banned, you can't really do anything but stare at a blank page. Your account has been deleted. But has anyone ever wondered what happens to the accounts themselves? Where do they go? I recently heard about this place called Banland. And a lot of people say that this is the place where accounts come to die. It's basically Roblox hell. And even though there are a bunch of fake and crappy games about it, I've always wondered if it was actually real or just another lame creepypasta. So to find out, we are gonna have to get ourselves banned. Hello, people. Welcome to the most toxic game on Roblox, aka Life in Paradise. And it is time to do my favorite thing in the world, which is to ruin people's day for a video. ABC for a girl. ABC for a girl. Okay, perfect timing. Oh, okay. Okay, I see you. Oh, okay. ABC. Okay, look, the way you gotta do this is gonna be very simple. All I gotta do is throw this girlfriend out the window, and then all the reports from me are gonna start coming in. Okay. And there goes your girlfriend. All right.
ABC for a girl.
IB.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, is it good?
I like it.
Wait, what? Okay, I know it may seem hopeless, but don't worry. I've still got one trick up my sleeve. Please report me! I just want to get banned for video! Please! No! No! Well, that didn't work. Fuck.
Did you just say the F word?
Yeah?
Well, my dad works for Roblox, and I'm gonna make him ban you.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, get him in the game then.
I will. Oh, Daddy.
Whoa, wait, what?
Daddy, ban that guy. He said the F word.
Okay, son. I love you.
Okay. Hell yeah, finally. Is that him?
You are banned from Roblox forever.
I did it.
Oh, get out of my way.
Jim, stop. The door just broke.
Gotta hit this car.
All right, okay. Let's figure this out. So, Jamie, you're the smallest. How about you go through the window?
He's literally blocking my way.
Told you, I'm strong. Okay. Let's all just climb out of whichever window you're closest to. Welcome, sir, to the consequences of your actions. How are you doing? Oh, are you guys like admins? Ew, what the hell? Jamie, sorry about that, but no, we also got banned a long time ago. Ah, okay. So this is Baneland, huh? You mean this empty red void? No. There's a way cooler village not too far from here. Wait, hold on. Village? Yes, sir. That's where everyone hangs out. Oh, hell yeah. Well, could you guys take me there, possibly? Sure, no problem. Oh, wow, great. Well, who are you guys? My name is Casper, and that's Jamie. Hi, Batch. And that's, what was it? I have a name. I know, it's on the tip of my tongue. I just, you know what? Let's just get going.
Oh, now you open? Right.
Okay. So what's this village thing you're talking about?
Get your Monster Mash dance potion here, only for 100 kicks.
You kids want some ice cream? I always thought that Baneland would be like an eternal hell.
When you have to deal with things, then you actually might as well be.
What's that supposed to be?
You there, sir! I bet you will equate with this one-of-a-kind confidence. I'll give it to you for only 500 ticks.
Oh, whoa, watch out there. Don't be fooled. It's all just fake UGC. These kinds of people only live off of scamming others. Whoa, wait, hold on. You guys got a bar? Oh my god. Yup. No one's gonna stop us from drinking down here. And none of those kiddie drinks. We got pure alcohol.
Hey, you. I'm gonna need to see some ID.
Don't worry. He's with us.
Oh, sorry, sir.
All right, let's head in. Huh. Whoa, wait, there's someone even wearing a builder's clothes. Sorry about that, dude.
Oh, hey, little guy. Are you lost?
Oh, what, me? No, I'm with people, you know.
You got a nice visor there. Can I check it out?
Well,
Come on. Let us take a look at it.
Get the fuck away from him.
Oh,
You guys know this kid?
yeah, he's with us, Charlie. Don't rob him.
It's not wanted, boss.
Oh, maybe the next noob.
Hot summer morning into the flame. There was
Copyrighted music. There's really nothing like it. Seems like you guys are pretty respected in this place.
We've got quite the reputation here. Well, I think the most important question here is, how did y'all get banned?
That was the stupidest reason ever. I got reported just making a free Roblox game. Like, obviously, it was just a joke. I didn't think anyone would actually take it seriously. But still, I get mad. Meanwhile, people are out here scamming and ruining other people's lives, yet somehow I'm the one who gets in trouble.
My reason was also pretty dumb. I was really good at this sword fighting game. Like, really, really good.
Report.
But everyone in the game just thought it was hacking, so they reported me. I was only banned for being too good at a game.
I got banned for spamming people eat blood in the chat.
The point is, even after all these years, Overwatch moderation is still horrible. Damn. What about, contacting them? Sending appeals?
They don't respond to your emails after a while.
Yeah, and the appeal system is not what you think. You can't just submit one here. You'll have to sail to a whole other island just to write one.
I've heard that nobody's ever left that land successfully before, and we're gonna be the first to do it.
Wait, so you guys are already planning to escape? Yep, that's pretty much how we found you. We were looking for another player to help us.
How'd you end up here?
Oh, well, I got banned for swearing in Life in Paradise. Actually, I still have all the gears from the game for some reason.
That's normal. I still have my Princess One from the game I got banned from.
Wait, what game did you play?
Doesn't matter.
With someone like you, we'll be able to escape with ease. Let's get going, huh?
These streets aren't going to patrol themselves. Luckily, Oswald's on the case. Bingo. Hello? Excuse me? Could you tone it down? Hello? Could you... Okay. Excuse me. All right. Excuse me. Yep. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, there we
Who was you?
Good evening, fellas. Sorry to interrupt the party, but it's getting a little too enthusiastic over here, so let's try to keep the volume down, okay?
So what? Who kisses you?
I'm just looking out for the people, buddy. And the way I see it, a lot of you don't look old enough to even be drinking.
What are you, cop?
Yes, sir. Oswald Jr. reporting for duty, but I'll let you off with the warning if you don't make a fuss.
Just get out of here, man.
Sorry, pal. I need to make sure there won't be any more trouble on this street.
Streets don't give a fuck about what I do. And you shouldn't either.
Just get the hell up out my face when you have a problem. Look, I'm not here to argue. I'm just here to keep the peace.
Man, why you trying so hard to act like a cop?
Listen. If I ever catch you out here like this again, I'll do more than just laugh at you. Alright?
Do you pirates have any boats for sale?
We be out of the boat-making business, matey. I'm afraid I can't help you, lad.
Oh, come on, but you're pirates. Boats are like your whole thing.
We gave it a fair shot selling boats, but not a soul was buying. Now we only fish for UGC booty in these waters instead. Making an honest living down here be rougher than wrestling a kraken blindfolded.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to get out.
Even Banland? Have you lost your minds?
Yep. Do you think we could just pay you to build a boat?
Yeah, why don't you just make a new boat for us?
I'll be needing to gather materials. But you got yourself a deal. I'll do it for 50,000 ticks. No less.
50,000 ticks? How are we going to get that kind of money?
Don't worry, I can think of a few ways. Okay. Show me your gears, Pepsi Boy.
Oh, okay. Here are my gears. Here you go.
Oh, go back.
Oh,
Go back.
okay. This bag?
Yes, that was perfect. Give it to me.
All right. Okay. What is this all for, anyway?
Don't worry. Jamie always knows how to make a quick buck.
He does?
If you can sell this grocery bag for me, I'll give you half the money.
You got it, sir. Now, come on, ladies. Who would want a once-in-a-lifetime, never-before-seen limited edition mystery bag? What's inside the bag? Who knows? Could be anything. Look at that golden texture on the outside. You know what that means, right? Gold, ladies and gentlemen. There might be real gold inside this bag. Gold, you say? Sir. Yes, I'll buy it. So, to the comical rich man. Yeah. The thrill of luxury gambling. Enjoy your loot. Oh, I can't wait to see what's in here. Oh, what could it be? What could it be? I've been bamboozled.
Thanks. You two want to make some money?
We're running a petition to kick out all homeless people. Oh, hell yeah. Run it to the void like how you did with those other degenerates. Where do I sign? We're gonna need your ID. Oh, no problem. Anything to get those peasants out of my sight. Hey, guys, come look at this petition. This is all we could get.
Ah, this is perfect. Thank you.
Uh-huh. That our deal? Damn it.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna need to see some ID.
Yep, just as I suspected.
Get out of here, kid.
Huh? Hey, looks like you'll need a better ID.
Regarde bien, puis te ouvre le logo. Viens faire un tour sur notre plateforme en ligne. Ton offre est prête, puis elle t'attend. Embarque avec nous aujourd'hui. Va bien notre logo, puis retrouve-nous en ligne.
The Hyundai Kona is always ready to go, keeping you powered up for what's ahead and backed by the confidence to go the distance. Keep life moving.
Hey, what's going on over here?
Oh, I'm selling drugs, to kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
All right. Who wants to be 21 today? Here's a 50,000.
Wow. Okay.
We even have extra money to get some weapons.
Wait, weapons? Who are we gonna be fighting in the middle of the ocean? Nobody knows. But it's the reason why no one's made it out of this place.
Yeah, and with good weapons, we'll be able to make it out alive.
All right, come with me, guys. I know someone who can help.
Sir? Yeah. Your order, sir? Yes, that's me. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm a dude.
Right, sorry, keep the change.
Welcome to the Blueberry Pie Bakery. What can I get
Can I get a blueberry?
You said you wanted a blueberry?
Actually, I think I've had enough dessert for today. Okay, thanks.
Sorry, sir. You're too late. Close.
Yeah, we should look into that. Oh, we're closed, actually. Sorry.
Hey there. Mind if I just, take a quick peek at what you folks got going on here?
Yeah, no, sorry. Leave the store, please.
It'll just be for a little while. I promise.
Leave the store. Leave the store now.
Okay. Listen. I didn't want to say this because I was scared I might freak you out, but I'm a cop. I think I'm being followed. So if I could just stay here for a bit.
No, it's not my problem. Okay? Out.
Oh, God. No, don't be ridiculous. I'm not gonna die. I'm just walking home. All good. Be fine. Gonna be fine. Yeah. This engine's still following me. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna die. Okay. Stairs. Okay. Stairs, Oswald. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, stay and die, or jump and possibly die. I like possibly die. Oh, no.
Finally back at my conveniently placed house on the rooftop.
My store has all the weapons you'll need. But I'll tell you this, these firearms ain't toys. So if you break any of them during testing, you'll be paying for them.
You can count on us.
Pick the weapon of your choice.
All right. How much juice can we spend without messing up the whole boat deal?
Okay, we don't have that much extra text, so let's be careful with what we get, huh?
You got it. Let's see. Ooh, let me try that one. That one.
Green hyper laser gun. Toy code item that kills any player with just one bullet.
Huh. Using a gun isn't as easy as I thought.
Could I try it?
No, I got this. I think it's out of ammo.
Congratulations. You not only managed to miss every single target, you also broke my laser gun. Pay up.
Casper, what the fuck?
Okay, my bad. Lesson learned. What about that one?
Oh, the historic Timmy gun. Good choice. One of my favorite band firearms.
Oh my gosh. I used to use that all the time. Jasper, could
If you're just trying to play with all the weapons, you can wait outside.
Yeah, it's fun to joke around, but what we're doing here is serious business. Oops.
You're paying for that.
Wait, why can't we let him test the gun?
Casper has the most experience.
Yeah, and I've never even seen him hold a gun before.
That's because you never even gave me a chance. You two never let me do anything. I'm always stuck in the background, forgotten, while the two of you bask in the spotlight. When do I get my chance?
Stop being such a crybaby.
Why does no one ever listen to me?
Should I?
Don't worry about him. He does that every 2 weeks.
Hey, shop's closing real soon.
Oh, man. Jamie, how much extra ticks do we have left?
Well, if we take all of the money I'll have to pay for the damages, we only have about 100 ticks left.
All right. What would that get us?
With that amount, I'm only willing to sell you the sword.
Wait, one sword? That's it?
Great. We're gonna die in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, relax. It's better than nothing. Besides, I'll be sure to stay up all night, keeping an eye out for any signs of trouble.
Oh, great. We'll die even sooner.
Pleasure doing business, lad. Follow me. Behold! We met her at a UGC hat. Look, the Stardust vessel, but she floats well enough.
Cool. Hey, you doing okay, man?
Fine.
Purposely leaving Farland, bitches.
Didn't think she'd actually sail. But there she goes.
Hello? Is username Oswald underscore Junior 12 around here?
Think, Oswald. Where'd you put it? The cupboard. Yeah, that's it. Yes.
Excuse me, dearie. What is going on here?
We're looking for an Oswald. He needs to come with us immediately.
So you're saying you're looking for an Oswald?
You don't have to repeat what I said.
Okay. You got this. All you gotta do is shoot. All you gotta do is shoot.
Come on, Oswald. Where are you? We're leaving soon, so let's get this over with.
You got this, Oswald.
May I ask where you'll be taking this Oswald person, dearie?
Well, apparently he was falsely banned for role-playing as a cop in front of other players. We're here to escort him to the appeal center.
Oh, wait. What?
Oh, my God.
But he's probably not here. He would have shown up by now.
Wait, hold on. Guys, I'm Oswald. Hello? I'm Oswald. Hello?
What was that?
Nothing. It was nothing. My mistake, dearie. I must have forgotten yet again. I'm Oswald.
Wait, what?
You're Oswald?
Why, yes. I always forget these kinds of things. Guess this old brain just doesn't work like it used to.
No, hold on. Wait.
Well, I can't argue with that. Go ahead and enter the bus, Oswald.
Thank you, dearie. We need more people like you in the world.
Just doing my job, ma'am.
No, hold on. Please, no. Please, no.
Damn it.
Hello? Stop the car. Stop the car.
What's all that noise?
That's, my stomach?
Oh, yeah, my stomach does that too sometimes. I'll just turn up the music.
Wow. Désolé.
Are you sure this is gonna be something dangerous? I'm not really saying anything. I hear something. What do you mean, Dad? They've got some gas. What's going on? I said we've got gas. Like a shark? No, dumbass. Gas! What's going on? Gas! Oh, like sharks? No!
My trophy sword! Huh.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the room waiting to die.
You have stolen everything. Just to me.
Okay, I got it.
I'll take the lamp.
The train over a ship. What do we do? I don't even know what to say to that.
Get the boat moving.
Wait, I don't know how to operate a boat.
Nobody does. Just push any button you see.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're alive.
We're here.
Everything in that room smelled like pants.
Man, I'm really impressed with what you did.
Thank you. You were awesome, Ray.
Okay, Granny. Let's get you inside to the appeal center. Who are you?
Oswald. I'm Oswald.
But she told me she was Oswald.
Oh, dearie, that man is a liar. My username is Oswald_Junior 12.
No, it's not. Your username is Grandma Punch's baby. No wonder you're there.
Oh, wow. I didn't even see that. That one's on me.
Everyone makes mistakes, dearie.
Okay, ma'am. You get back inside the bus now.
All right.
Okay, so, how do I get unbanned?
Oh, right, yeah. Welcome to the appeal land. All the players here were only banned for a couple of days. Once their sentence is over, they come here to be sent back into the game they were banned from. All you gotta do is head inside and wait for your turn. You know, you're very lucky. Not a lot of players from Banland get to leave this place so easily.
Thanks.
Hello, and welcome to the Appeal Center. To submit your appeal, you will need to head over to that area to write your letter. Once you're done, I will read it and decide whether or not you should be allowed back in Roblox.
All right, Smarties, we've got to write an appeal that'll really hit.
I'm not a good writer.
Let's just get someone else in here to write it for us.
Hey, come on, guys. Look, I'll give it a shot. Okay, let's see. Dear Roblox, we are very sorry for doing what we did. That's why I think we should be unbanned. Thank you.
It's perfect.
Yeah, thanks.
No, like, actually, this might be the best thing that was ever written.
I have no words, because this masterpiece speaks for itself.
Beautiful, dude. What fills a minute?
Have you finished writing your appeal?
Oh, yes, sir. I hope you like it.
Uh-huh.
didn't even read it.
Yes, I did.
No, no, you didn't. What?
Are you gonna walk through the door or not?
What? Hello. I'm here to submit an appeal.
Mhm.
It's finally time to go home.
Can't wait to see if those noobs got any smarter.
Yeah. I hope they still have air clothes.
This is it. Can't wait to get back to my life in paradise, I guess. I also can't wait to get back to my sword fighting. It's been too long. Casper? Yeah? You said you were really good with swords, but back on the ship, it didn't even look like you knew what you were doing. Casper? Guilty!
Hello, pretty lady. Tell me, are you really the bartender, or are you today's special? Was that good? What's going on? Oh my god.
It is great to be back. What you doing over there, Jamie?
Oh, nothing. Just getting my robots ready. Take all the valuable stuff you can find.
Sweet robots.
What about you?
I invited some old friends to the party. Great to have you back, boss. Oh, you're such a charmer. Now, come on, dickheads. Let's have some fun. How much for this hut? It's free.
What about this one?
That one's also, they're all free.
Wait. What about this one?
They're all free. Wait, I've never seen that hat before.
What's that beeping sound? It sounds like Mr. Turner.
Don't you dare touch me! My dad works for Duplex! Somebody help us! Please! Oh my god!
In the house. Get inside the house now. Please.
You saved our lives! You're a hero! Go ahead, sweetheart. Say thank you to the kind officer.
No, thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
What are we doing?
Shh. Let's get out to the back door.
It's not opening.
What? Let me try.
I don't think that's how you use it.
Hold on, let me think. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use my stroller to put both of you through the walls. Then you're gonna use your stroller to clean me out, okay?
Okay.
Are you through yet?
Yeah. Ow.
Alright, now use your stroller.
Okay, let me just find where I put it. So,
Ma'am, I need you to hurry up.
I can't find it.
What? What do you mean?
Oh my god, you totally fell for it. You should have seen the look on your face. Sorry.
Okay. Seems like everyone's gathering at that tree house over there. It's probably safe. Let's just go.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, I'm really scared. I don't know what to do.
Those green things took all of my damn clothes. Hello? Hello, everyone. We are gathered here today up in this treehouse because I made a very stupid decision of trusting people from Bandland. And then I made an even stupider decision of getting them out of Bandland. So now they're just running wild, breaking everything in the game. Wait, so this is your fault? Yeah, I pretty much messed up here.
Wow, this is just like that one scene from Minions. Have you guys seen it? It's a really good movie.
Wait, guys, it's simple. Let's just report them. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. All right, everyone here, report them right now. Go. Did anything happen? I'm not sure. Let me go see. Finally.
It's time for me to lose some weight. No more excuses, kid. You're not going to let anything stop you today.
Yeah, no, all the hackers are still there. I don't think Roblox counts when there's an actual issue happening.
Man, who are the Minions? They totally show up.
Now I'm out of ideas. Look, God, okay, we're not just gonna die here. Hey, you were the one who did this.
Yeah, we're stuck in this treehouse because of you.
Well, I don't know, okay? I don't know how to fix this. Look, I just need an idea. Is there anyone that has one?
I might have a few. They're going to sound ridiculous, but let's face it. We don't really have...
You can just tell us.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, click! Yeah! I have a personal hatred toward burger shops.
You guys told me you were banned for some stupid reason.
Well, if I told you I was banned for being a hacker group leader with hundreds of loyal minions, would you have believed me?
I cannot believe you two.
Guys, could you leave us alone for a second? Of course, sir. Reachers, come with me. Look, the point is we're finally free. And sure, maybe I wasn't the most honest about my past, which I guess I'm sorry you feel that way. But in the end, we got what we wanted, didn't we? Come on. We're finally gonna have that chance you've been waiting so long for. Look, I'll make it fun for you, okay? Make some band hammers. Just go hit someone with it or something. Enjoy yourself.
Alright, here's how it's gonna go. One of you will head to the clothing store to get yourself to look as rich as possible. Now those bots are gonna try and hunt you down from all the expensive stuff you wear. And once you have all of them chasing you, you're gonna use that spot and watch they all fall into the water.
Hi! What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, you really feel that way? Well, I mean, I usually wouldn't say yes, but with someone as wealthy as you,
We got him.
God damn it!
Alright, guys, I think we pretty much killed everyone in this server. Now, let's try another game, eh? Do you guys want to blow up a dog? Hey, this way!
Oh, we promised not to hurt you.
What did he? Now! What? Creatures, fly away!
Sorry, boys. This is where your hacking spree ends.
You better open up that gate, cowboy, or it's over.
You know, I spent all that time playing as a cop. Now I finally get to be one.
Open the door now!
You guys go do what you gotta do. I'll be okay.
cool guy, Casper. But you were only using me for your own gain. That's what we do, buddy. Nothing personal. Come on. How about we settle this with a fair match? You give each of us a sword, and whoever loses the fight has to go back to Mainland. Easy. How about we make it easier? I'll just kill you right now. I figured you'd say that. Time out. Time out. All right, stand very still for me.
We care about using Toyota genuine vehicle for quality, durability, and reliability. Because
Chloe.
you have to care about.
Chloe.
Right, Chloe.
This ID monkey bitch.
You ever heard of bad time travel? Of course not. I just made it up. But it's when you blow in time.
That's it? That's your big plan that is secret? Hiding inside of a tent? Whoa! I gotta hand it to you. That was pretty close. I was hoping for something a little more despicable. Hey, we got Casper. We're good to go.
Okay.
Nothing personal, buddy. Just what we do. What? No. It's just you forgot the other guy. No. Please. Take it away. Buddy.
You don't even know my name. It's Gary.
What? No.
They lied to me.
What do you...
I was banned for spamming big booty words in the Roblox chat, but I never wanted to hurt anyone in the process. I understand if you guys don't forgive me, because people's words hurt more than any blame. Here, just kill me. I'm a horrible person.
Wait, what?
I deserve to be out here. Just take me back to Badland.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna hit you.
Just do it!
We forgive you for saying big booty butt.
Thank you.
You know, I want to talk about Roblox moderation. It sucks. Like, actually, it is horrible. Oh my god. But it's really just not that simple. Roblox moderation isn't just about punishing the bad guys and protecting the good guys, because it's never easy to tell who's actually in the wrong. Every
be a different outlook and a different perspective. A lot of these cases get really complex, and it's going to be hard to just immediately ban someone without knowing the full context. But that being said, it seems like nowadays it's up to the players to figure that out. Why have we become the moderators of Roblox? There are some people that are doing way more work than the entirety of the Roblox moderation team. And this was never supposed to be our job. But now, we're stuck with it. Now we're all out here solving problems that Roblox won't even acknowledge. Wait, he's got it right. We've all started as players, but now we're just unpaid detectives. Wait, he's got it right! Yeah, thank you. And, you know, I don't need Roblox to be perfect or anything. I just want them to care. Wait, he's kind of right! Maybe one day it'll be fixed. But that can only happen when Roblox finally admits there's a problem that needs solving. Thank you. That is all.
Did you just say? Finally, where the bunches babies is back.
Yeah, but I did hear it all.
demo.
Well, money don't mail. Good night. Noel. Noel mi much.